Hi there everyone, this is Adrian, the exercise specialist from Leduc Beaumont Devon Primary Care Network. I hope you all are doing well today. I thought today I would show you guys another at-home workout focused around fall prevention. So this workout contains three real phases. There's a basic warm-up phase, a balancing phase, and then a strengthening phase. The only piece of equipment that is really needed is a chair or something similar. If you're functioning quite well, you can actually do exercises without a chair as well. Each phase should take no more than 5 minutes to do in total. So at most, this could take 15 to 20 minutes depending on how fast you progress and your time frames and so on and so forth, like that if you need to rest. If you do, feel free to pause the video. I am just going to be moving from exercise to exercise. The warm-up component, I will be doing each movement 5 times per side. The balancing component we will hold each position for 5 to 10 seconds, and then the strengthening component generally we will do between 6 to 12 repetitions in total per movement. So as per usual, if you're new to exercise, if you've taken a long layoff and are now returning to exercise, or if you have a medical condition that might make doing physical activity difficult, please consult with your physician prior to beginning any new exercise program. Thank you. So, to begin, we'll start with the basic warm-up. So the basic warm-up, we're going to start with some shoulder rolls. Stick our shoulders, 5 nice big backward rotations. Now we'll go forward rotations. Nice good warm-up for the shoulders. Now we're going to go alternating reaching. So reach as high as you can. If you can't go up the whole way, that's okay. Just go as high as you are capable. This one can also be done seated as well, if it's easier for you. Now we will be seated. I actually want you up on your toes, and we're going to go side to side twists. Not too far. We're just trying to get some mobility and some fluids into your back and into your spine. I'll keep you nice, loose, and limber. 5 each side. Perfect. Now what we're going to do is some basic marching. You need this one seated as well. If you are able to, you can do some standing marching also. And if you feel that you're having a bit of a hard time loosening up your hips, your knees, or your ankles, a really basic movement is to be seated and take one of your feet, elevate, and just start writing letters of the alphabet. We can go A, B, C, D. You can do as many other letters as you feel that you need to help you warm up your lower body. Sometimes I'll get people to go all the way up and all the way down. It can be a great exercise for your brain and for your hip muscles as well, so it's a tough one. So that is the warm-up phase. So now we're going to move on to the balancing phase. So please, if you do have concerns with your balance and you're trying to work on your balance, it can be challenging. So always have a partner or someone present who can assist you with these movements to make sure that you aren't at risk for any further falls when you are working on these exercises. Last thing anyone wants is to have a fall while you're doing balance exercises. So please have someone there that can support you and catch you if needed. If you are finding an exercise to be too difficult, then do not try and force yourself through it. There are countless numbers of balance exercises that can be helpful, and it's oftentimes just finding the right ones for you that can give you the benefit that you need, that you can generally progress over time. So, first balance exercise is what's called a tandem stance. So for this one, I want you to take one foot and place your other foot directly in front of it. So your one foot is directly in front of it. See, I have a wall here to support myself if I need it, and you'll hold this for 5 to 10 seconds. My feet are directly in a straight line, one foot directly in front of the other. And after you have done that, then you switch, put your other foot directly in front of the other foot, and hold that for 5 to 10 seconds. If you start to lose your balance, wall is right there. If you want to make this one more difficult, what you can do is work on tandem walking. So you will start walking, and each step you directly put one foot directly in front of the other foot as you slowly walk. So next one is is a simple side to side step. So you are standing, feet roughly shoulder width apart. Put your hands wherever you feel comfortable. You're gonna take a step. The distance of the step is really based on your comfortability. If you can step out really far, great. If you can't step out too far, that's totally fine too. But you wanna start shoulder width apart, take a step, hold it there, and then come back to being shoulder width apart. And step, and shoulder width apart. Step, shoulder width apart. Step, shoulder width apart. Step, shoulder width apart. Step, shoulder width apart. If you want to make it more difficult, what you can do is you can go step, bring your feet in close together, hold it for a second, then go shoulder width apart, then go back. Step, close together, because obviously when you're close together, your base is smaller. It's hard to balance this way. And then back to normal. So that's another great exercise. So I'm moving on from there. A little more of an advanced type of a balance movement that you can do is different lunging types. So we have lunges. So we have a standard lunge that can be done, front to back here, where chest is upright, one leg in front of the other, and you're focused on bringing your back leg straight down and up. As you see, I have my chair here to support me if I need it. So there's that one, or you can even hold it there, and then eventually you switch sides, and you do the same thing. Once again, my chair is there to support me the whole time. You can also do a sideways lunge, which is better known as a Cossack squat. So for that, I'm going to have the chair out here to help. I'm going to take a wide stance, as wide as I'm comfortable going. Have my chair to support me. What you're going to do is you bring your one toe up, come down to the side, and up, the other side, and up. If for you that's right here, and it's this, that's absolutely fine. It's still bringing the weight up and bouncing on each side. To show that without this here, up like this. If this is as far as you feel comfortable, and you're going like this is fantastic. This is still loading a lot of your weight onto one leg. So you can think about it. If you do have a fall, or you're at risk of having a fall, and you trip, one leg comes out. It has to be able to support a lot of your weight, right? So you trip, leg has to be able to support your weight. We're doing exercises like a Cossack squat artificially puts you in that same position. So a great movement. Another simple balance movement is a single leg balance test. So you'll take one leg, come up. If you can bring your leg up to parallel to the floor, fantastic. If you can't, that's totally okay. You just have to be able to keep it off the ground a little bit and hold this for 5 to 10 seconds. And then you switch sides. Same kind of thing. If you can go up high, fantastic. If you can't, that's okay. Once again, I have the wall here to support myself. So if I'm having difficulty, I can stand right by the wall here. You can give yourself some support the whole time. When you feel good, you can move away a little bit. Difficulty, you can go back. Or you have someone there to support you through it. If those are all fairly easy for you, moving on to a more intensive one is actually what's called an ipsilateral standing stretch test. Standing stretch balance test. So for this one, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be balancing on one leg and extending your opposite arm. So for example, I'll raise my left leg up and my right arm. And I'll hold this for 5 to 10 seconds. And then we switch. So right leg and left arm. For 5 to 10 seconds. You only need, if you can only raise your foot off a little bit, raise the arm, totally fine as well. But that's definitely the hardest of all of the balancing movements that I have shown today. So moving on from the balancing movements, we're going to move to the strengthening component. I always prefer to get people to do their balancing movements prior to doing their strength movements, because if you worked on your strength movements first, that would negatively affect your ability to work on your balance movements. And working on your balance movements first won't necessarily affect your ability to work on your strength movements. That's why we go warm up, balance, strength. So for these, there's a couple different lower body and upper body movements. I actually have shown pretty much all of these in previous videos before, but I will take you through them today anyway. So the first one is going to be a standing leg curl. So you find a wall or a chair, upright. You can take one of your legs. My upper leg, my quadricep, my thigh does not move. It's just my lower leg up and down, up and down. You see I'm not going like this. It's stationary, up and down. I'll work on 6 to 12 repetitions of this, and then we'll switch legs. Up and down, up and down. Nice and controlled. Moving on from there, we will go sideways. We will do leg abductions. So you're gonna hold on to a surface. Elevate your one leg slightly. Keep it straight, out and in. Same thing. 6 to 12 repetitions. And we'll switch legs. Working those outer hip muscles. I'm not flying all over the place. It's controlled, up and down. Next one is a basic heel raise. So you're gonna go into what's called plantar flexion. So standing on your toes. So you'll find a wall if you need it. You don't need to use a wall for this, but it is often helpful. Up your toes, hold for a second and down. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Working those calf muscles. This next exercise, this one can go into either the balancing or the strengthening component, but it's toe and heel taps. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna find if you need to bounce stuff on the wall, that is totally fine. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take one foot and tap your heel on the ground, then you're gonna tap your toe on the ground. So you'll heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. And you switch legs. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. If you need to support yourself, that's totally fine. You'll heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, and then you would switch sides. Moving on from that is everyone's favorite, a wall push-up. A wall push-up is really great to work on your upper body strength. So for things like if you have had a fall, you're able to help push yourself up. Works all those upper body muscles. So you will get into position, nice and straight, down, and up, down, up. See, my body's in a straight line. I'm not arched, not rounded over. Nice straight line, and up, and up, and up. It will get more difficult the further out that you stand. And the final exercise, which I always try and include, is a basic sit to stand or a bodyweight squat. So if you're comfortable to squat without a chair or a boxer, that is totally fine. So you come here, arms crossed or in front, however you are most comfortable. Come down as deep as you feel comfortable. Come up. Show you guys from the side here. I personally would recommend everyone try using a chair because it does actually help promote a better actual mechanics of the body when you are squatting until you are used to it. So for that one, you just set up your chair. Once again, you can be crossed or straight, however you see fit. Down and back and up, down, back and up. And once again down, you could probably do 6 to 15 repetitions. Squatting is a fantastic movement for building overall leg strength. You gotta think about it. It's the movement you do when you get up off of a chair, off of a toilet, out of bed, off of the couch, and some of the movement when you're getting up off of the ground. So it's a very fantastic full lower body movement to do, and I highly recommend everyone try doing some variation of a squat depending on what your restrictions and limitations are. And I will go through those further in other videos, of course. Well, everyone, that's the video today. So just to quickly recap, that was a fall prevention workout where we went through 3 phases: a warm-up phase, a bounce phase, and then a strength phase. You always want to warm up first to get your body nice and ready. Then you want to work on your bouncing movements, and then you want to do your strength movements last. And like I said, that is because doing balance and then strength, your balance won't negatively affect your strength movements generally, but working on your strength movements first can negatively affect you doing your balance movements due to lower muscle endurance and your muscles being fatigued and so on and so forth. So you wouldn't be getting a true representation of your balance if you already are very fatigued from a muscular endurance standpoint. So always warm up and then balance and then strengthening. I hope you all enjoyed that video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them below. Thank you very much. Once again, my name is Adrian. I'm the exercise specialist at the Leduc Beaumont Devon Primary Care Network, and have a great day.